People aren't talking about how much time savers. They're also not talking about our unique assortment of over 1,300 Nature's Promise items, or our fresh grab-and-go salads and sandwiches. They're not talking because they're eating. Oh, hello. That looks so good. At Giant, it's the little things that make mealtime easy, so you have more time with the people you love.
Tonight at 11 o'clock. This is what refreeze looks like and sounds like. Some roads worse than 24 hours ago. 7 on your side monitoring the changing conditions.
Yeah, we are expecting the coldest night so far this season, and then we're going to melt it again and refreeze it. We'll let you know exactly when that melting is going to occur.
And school closings.
All right, here you go.
We're going to break down who gets another snow day, a couple extra hours sleep, or the dreaded on-time call. ABC 7 is your closings headquarters.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side.
And right now at 11 o'clock, the refreeze. Roads that got one pass or saw some melting, they are now frozen over.
So if you see a wet patch on the road, just assume it's frozen. And that has led many districts to close again tomorrow. In fact, just in, Arlington joins Stafford, Culpeper, Fauquier, and others in closing.
Yeah, there are many others along with dozens of 2-hour delays. So you want to check the ticker below at the bottom of your screen there. And important to note that Alexandria and D.C., they plan to open on time. Now, ABC 7 has team coverage at 11 o'clock. Our Jay Korf showing us some of the diciest roads around the DMV.
And our chief meteorologist, Bill Kelly, with the freeze and timing when we could thaw out. Bill.
It's going to be this pattern back and forth, and it's that black ice where you have the water that then refreezes. It's over the black asphalt. You really can't see it, and you get a little bit of what looks wet, but it's really ice. We're down to 11 right now in Manassas. It's 30 in D.C., 16 in Gaithersburg. Everybody is below freezing, and the sidebar, not really total side, but we have reduced visibility and some areas with fog, and if you get any fog at all, it will be a freezing fog, and that will add extra ice to the roads and things around. So here's what we're looking at overnight. We're going to stay well below freezing. The coldest night we've had so far this season will drop on down. 24 out the door in D.C. tomorrow morning, but into the teens, well below that for the outlying spots. 9 o'clock, we're still below freezing. I think that melting starts between 9 and 11 o'clock. And then all of that water will turn to liquid again. It's going to be like that through the day, especially with the added sunshine. And then we're going to repeat the process over again and refreeze that. Coming up, we're going to be talking about how long this pattern will last. Plus, we have 2 systems that will bring us likely some snow in spots. We're going to talk about that. We'll see you back here in a few minutes.
Okay, Bill, we'll see you then. So Arlington initially went with a delay, but 7 on your side saw scenes like this. Now, this is not far from McKinley Elementary School. The sidewalks outside the school just simply a mess. Well, tonight, they've changed their status to closed. Jay Korf is in Storm Track 7 for us. And Jay, you know, some neighborhoods are simply impassable.
Indeed, Allison, and we've got actually a great story out here. We're actually not far from McKinley. I'm just turning that camera so you can see the front. I'd say about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago, we actually reached out to Arlington County and told them, hey, look, this neighborhood is a hot mess. There's still a lot of snow and a tremendous amount of ice and black ice all over this neighborhood. Well, they hustled and got not 1, not 2, but 3 plows out here. And even though this particular road doesn't look that great, I've got to tell you, they have done a fantastic job of clearing a lot of these roads in this particular neighborhood. Here's more on what we've seen tonight.
While the D.C. area digs out from the weekend winter storm, residents are also worried about the roads they travel on and the school sidewalks their children navigate.
It doesn't look like it was ever salted.
We found a troubling scene at McKinley Elementary in Arlington. The parking lot looked great, but the hilly sidewalk in front of the school, the one children will be trudging up, is ice and snow covered.
I hope that they have the safety of the students in mind.
Parent Nicholas Jackson is understandably frustrated.
These sidewalks are a sheet of ice. They were out plowing earlier, but I don't know if they just didn't get it all the way or if just too many people walking on it, but it's just a sheet of ice all the way down the street.
Poorly plowed streets, still coated in snow and ice, are of particular concern to residents living in a nearby neighborhood. Folks who live along hilly North Quantico and Nottingham streets